Hey everyone, welcome to DrawingWiffWaffles. Today I am going to be opening up the SCRAWLRBOX, and as the box says, it's a box of subscription art supplies. So basically you pay monthly and you get little presents delivered to your mailbox. Yeah, I'll be opening up mine. Mine was sent to me by SCRAWLRBOX, so thank you to them for that. One thing I noticed immediately was that it's a lot smaller than it looks in like everyone's videos. Like as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's it? It's so cute and tiny. It looks a lot bigger than it is. Anyway, I'm gonna open this up and try not to break anything. It's a little bit beat up, so let's hope everything's all right on the inside. This subscription box actually does come from the UK, unlike the last one I opened, which was Art Snacks, which came from the US. So you should keep that in mind when you're ordering your subscription art supplies.
Oh no, I ripped it.
Oh, pretty. I think I see something Doctor Who already. Yep, look at that. That is a TARDIS. So one thing I really like about SCRAWLRBOX is they'll actually showcase an artist every month. So if you're looking for new artists, this is a cool way to do it too. They'll show you a new one every single month. This is Jarly86 who drew the TARDIS. Look at that. It looks like watercolor. Also inside the box we have a little pad of paper. I'm gonna guess it's a special kind of paper that they're about to tell us about. And then that looks like a little book about what's inside here. So let's open this first. It's in some pretty little tissue paper, and it's also got the SCRAWLRBOX logo on a sticker. Let's see if I've already ripped it. Oh well. There goes the presentation. Oh, here's a card. Ooh, SCRAWLRBOX sticker. I love stickers. This is gonna list, I suppose, the things that are inside of it. Whoa, 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 whoa! This looks like a lot more stuff than was in the Art Snacks box. Oh, I love hearts. Candy. I love that it comes with candy. I love candy, so. First thing I see right now is markers, which makes me super ecstatic. They look very cool. They're dual-ended. One looks like a brush tip and one's a chisel tip. Yep, same as oh, there's a purple one. Yes. If we take a look, we got 3 different colors. We got, oh wait, no, that's the 4th one. Oh, it's different. We'll get to that later. Purple 10, blue 11, and blue 12. So those are 3 different colors. They look very, very pretty. They look actually, I bet they are, the same colors used in this piece. We got 2, oh, this is a watercolor pencil, and this one is also a watercolor pencil. So I'm guessing you add water to those, and that can be a lot of fun. You get some cool techniques, which I also see some purple or some blue and some orange in there. So this must be all the tools used to create this, which is really, really cool. And there's also a paintbrush, so I guess you add water and you can mess around with those colored pencils, which will be fun. And also, MOLOTOW graphics art masking liquid. Oh, this is just some masking liquid, which I don't own any of that, so that'll be really, really cool. And if what I know about masking liquid is correct, this is something that you can create an outline of it. So you create an outline, and then when you use like your watercolors, or I guess whatever these are, then when you add it to it, it won't draw over the area that you applied this stuff to, and then it just sort of like peels off later, which is what I think it is. We'll find out, and we can read the actual descriptions instead of listening to me and taking my word for it. So he says you can take the SCRAWLRBOX challenge. Each month SCRAWLRBOX provides you with a selection of art supplies and inspiration. But we also want to boost your creativity. So we're also giving you a challenge word to be interpreted in any way you wish. Why not see if you can create something using only the art supplies in this box? Good luck, and don't forget to share your creations with us. Hashtag SCRAWLR Challenge. So the word, well, the words, I guess it's a phrase, is time and space, which explains why we got a nice TARDIS over here. So the challenge is to try and draw something using these materials and this paper using the keyword time and space, which, okay, that'll be a lot of fun. I'm actually excited because you know how much I want to figure out how to do watercolors and how very bad I am at them. So this will be a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, and then there's also the booklet about the AQUA twin markers, which will be really, really cool. Oh, this looks like fun. Oh, you can mix them. I hope I'm saying their name right. The MOLOTOW? Someone's gonna tell me I'm doing it wrong. What is it? MOLOTOW. Oh, and then you can buy refills for them. Sweet, so if I really like them. And you can buy empty ones and mix your own colors. That's fancy. If I knew what I was doing, that's probably something I'd be interested in. So they're German. I'm German too. That's cool. We'll try the masking fluid. Basically what you do with this, oh, you gotta do, there's some prep work involved. Couldn't be too easy. Let's read these instructions. So, shake well, pump softly, and then write. Okay, not so bad. Oh, I can see it. It's a blue liquid. There it goes. We're just gonna draw a line. We're gonna wait for that to dry. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna go get a little bit of water so we can test out the brush. And everyone, I'd like to welcome my special assistant, the Incredible Hulk, who will be helping me out by containing water into one small area and not letting it get everywhere all over the place. What did I say? I don't know. We've got our brush. I'm going to dip it in the brush. It's very hard. One thing I've noticed is this brush is extremely hard, so I don't know if it's supposed to soften up or if it's just supposed to be that crispy, but we'll find out. We're gonna add a little water to the markers and find out what happened. Woo, woo! Well, that's fun. I'm gonna just mix all the colors. Oh, that's really pretty. Like, I'm just gonna smudge them together because that looks like fun. Oh! So it makes them a lot paler. You can mix the colors really well. It's kind of fun. And then let's see what happens if we add water to the pencils. Okay, those work really well. Those really move on the paper. All right, so this looks dry. So we're gonna take a marker. Oh, let's take a color that isn't blue so we can see. And we're gonna just brush across the top. Now, what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to be able to remove the masking fluid and there should be a white line underneath, which is what I'm guessing they used to create the white of the TARDIS. So we'll see. What we do is we're supposed to just rub it. Oh! Oh, look at that! It worked! That's really, really cool. So now I just have to figure out what I'm going to draw on this piece of paper. So I think what I'm gonna do is try and draw some little thumbnails and see what I can do. It's literally just time and space. So imaginative. Nebular. So after a little bit of experimenting and figuring out what I want to do, I came up with that. I ended up having to use my Pilot brush pen because there just wasn't enough black to make it look like space. So, and I noticed, I'm gonna be technical here, in this picture there's definitely some black. I don't know if they just mixed the colors really, really well, but I see a separate color in here with some extra strokes. So it looks like they got to use black too. So why not let me use black? So I'll be using the Pilot brush pen. And then also I did have to add a little bit of stars using my Uniball Signo white gel pen. So I'm gonna try to do is draw something like that, but on this paper, my masking fluid, and I'm gonna make the stars with this. So just the basic stars. So it's the masking fluid, and I'm just gonna make some spots here that'll rub off later. And so that's what will be the start, because when you remove the masking fluid, you get the color of the paper. Then also I want like stars creating the constellation of the clock. Excuse me, paper. Safety first. But I definitely want to make it look like it's some kind of circle that's creating the clock. Works for me. There's another clock. Okay. So we've got our constellations and our random stars all over the place. I think that'll do. And then we're gonna wait for that to dry, and we'll come back when that is ready to go. All right, so the masking fluid is all dry, and now we're gonna start adding some color, which I'm really scared about. Okay, so let's try and make this look a little bit like a galaxy. I think we just need a lot more purple this time, because that just didn't look dark enough with the blues. So we're gonna add a lot of purple. Add some purple over here, maybe. And over there. I wanna add some blue. Let's try something here. I'm gonna leave it a little white there. Well, this was my idea. Not sure how well this is working. We'll start adding some water. I'm just sort of trying to make an organic shape that could maybe be a nebula or something. Probably add some orange in here. It's definitely gonna need some black. I guess the nebula probably should have been blue. Oh well. Oh well, now you know. The more you know, you know. You know, you know. The more you know, you know. I don't know. Alright, let's try and add some water to this. Let's see where we go. I can always wait for that. I really should tape this down, but I don't know where the masking tape is. But go for it. Here we go. Let's try and smudge some of these colors together. Ooh, yeah. The orange is a little crazy. Need more water, I think. Drop it all over the place. I need to get rid of as much of the white as possible, I think. Yeah, the orange just makes it green, which I don't want. There you go. I'm just gonna wait for that to dry, and we'll come back. to it. Alright, so now that it's a little bit more dry, I'm going to add my Pilot brush pen and try to add some black in here because it's just too bright colored for space. I'm just gonna try and add it anywhere that I think should be darker. Alright, then we're gonna try and add some water to that and smudge that around. I believe this is a water base, so it should be okay. Basically want it as smudgy looking as possible, so that's not too difficult. I like the light spots, I just don't want too many of them because that doesn't make it look quite as much as spacey. Basically what we want the bright colors to be is like smudgy bits that look like a nebula, if you know what a nebula looks like. It's basically like it kind of looks like a cloud of purple. That's what color the outside. I wanted it to have like a cool like textured white border, but I messed that up a long time ago. Well, it's looking a lot more like space. And then we're gonna let this dry, I think. And then we'll be coming back and maybe take off the masking fluid or add more color. We'll see when we get there. Now that it has had its time to dry, I'm going to start chipping away at the masking fluid. I actually took a little bit off there. I'm gonna just try and get the rest here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just pressing really hard and wiping my finger around. And it slowly like chips away. It's actually working pretty well. Some of the spots are a little harder to get off, and then it leaves this icky residue all over your desk, but I think the results are worth it. Let's see if there's any more that I missed. Sometimes it's hard to tell because the blue color is almost exactly the same as this marker. Okay, I think that's what we have. If I look through it, it's not quite as, it's not quite where I need it to be able to see the clock. It's not obvious enough. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is go in with the white gel pen and add some more dots here. And I'm able to put like finer ones, so it works pretty well. I mean, it needs to be a little bit more contrasty. I mean, I know how to fix this if I was doing it digitally, but I'm not. So this is just how I guess it's gonna look. Here, I can see. Here's my finished illustration. It got a little crazy near the end, and I guess I just didn't start out very strong, but I think you can still tell that there's like a clock in the constellations. Maybe the composition isn't quite right. There's something I just don't like about it. It's either the colors or the contrast or the composition, like I said earlier, but this is what I ended up with. I've been playing with it for like the last 30 minutes, like since I turned off the camera, and I just can't touch it anymore. If you do want to check out SCRAWLRBOX, I'll definitely have a link in the description if you want to check it out. I do suggest getting it if you're in the UK, since shipping rates will be a lot cheaper. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed me struggle through this one. I think it turned out okay. I mean, maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all next week. Bye! Hope you have a delicious evening full of waffles! Bye!